This is section 4.3, solving systems of linear equations by elimination, and this is part 2. We're looking at the second problem here, and we want to be able to add our two equations together and have one of our variables go away. This one is also set up for us. The previous problem, we didn't have to do anything, our y's automatically canceled out. This is not always going to happen. We'll talk about that in a bit. So right here, if you look, we have a positive 3 here and a negative 3 here. That's what we're going to be aiming for all the time, is to have a positive version and a negative version of the coefficient. It does not matter whether you get rid of y first or if you get rid of x first. Just do whatever looks easiest to you. I'm going to go ahead and add these together. And remember, we're combining like terms. 3x minus 3x, that cancels out. 2y minus y is 1y. You can leave off the 1. 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay? Now, just like on the previous problem, we're only half done. We have y equal to 3. We need to find the x that goes with it. Whichever one looks easiest to you. I'll plug into the top one, just because. So this is 3x plus 2 times 3 equals 0. Make sure you're plugging in for the correct variable. It's very easy to get in a routine and just plug in someplace. So make sure you're double checking yourself there. Do your arithmetic here. 3x plus 6 equals 0. Solving for x, so I need to move this 6 over to here. Subtract 6 from both sides. 3x equals negative 6. Now divide both sides by a 3. And we get x equals negative 2. Okay, so we have our x and our y. One of the most common mistakes here is to just write an ordered pair in the order you got them. You know it's supposed to be x and then y. So make sure you write your answer that way. It's just a very, very easy mistake to make. Okay, so let's check out this one. You may notice on this problem that we don't have our x and our y on the same side. When you're trying to solve by elimination, you really want that to happen. So my first step here is I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to rearrange it. I'm rewriting it right now. Okay, so I want my x and my y on the same side. So I'm going to move this 6x over to here by adding 6x to both sides. That cancels as it should. So my new first equation is 6x plus y is equal to 9. Okay, now this one is already in the right order. I don't need to do anything to it, so I'm going to recopy it over here. Remember that when you are recopying, that is the easiest place to make a mistake. So take a second, make sure you haven't written something down wrong. Okay, so look at what we have here. We have a positive 6 and a negative 6. So those are going to cancel out. If we add those together, they go away. Y plus 3y is 4y, equal to 9 plus 15 is 24. Divide both sides by 4. And you have y is equal to 6. Okay. Now I want to take this 6 and plug it into one of these two. Let's go into this one. That would be negative 6x plus 3 times y, which is 6, is equal to 15. Do your arithmetic. Negative 6x plus 18 is equal to 15. Now let's move the 18 over to here by subtracting 18 from both sides. We get negative 6x is equal to negative 3. Divide both sides by negative 6. and we get x equal to a negative over a negative is positive. 3 over 6 reduces to 1/2. So your answer would be the point 1/2, 6.